Man, I'm sorry for being late, man. I had something to do. Dylan White came out in the first round, and he smartly turned southpaw because he had ring rust. But Tyson Fury I think Dylan White doesn't look good in this fight. Tyson Fury looks very, very good with the straight punches, the jab and the right hand. I don't know if it's the ring rust or not, but from the looks of it, just from the looks from the start, uh, Tyson Fury could possibly stop Dylan White in a later round. That's just from the looks of it. The straight punches that Tyson Fury landed in the first round, or that just barely missed, they were really, really short and crisp. They were beautiful. They were beautiful. So, and there goes the right hand that I said that was the keys to victory for Dylan White, and he missed it. He missed that punch. So Tyson Fury is very, very well aware of that, and he's been controlling the range and the distance. So, I mean, I don't know if Dylan White could pull this fight off. I hope he does. I hope he pulls this out. But from the looks of it, and me being non-biased, I just don't see it. I just don't see Dylan White pulling this fight off. And he got Harold Knight in his corner. He's not the lead trainer, but he helped out with this fight. And Tyson Fury, of course, is working with Sugar Hill. So it's two people that came from the school of Emmanuel Stewart. So that's why I knew that I didn't think this fight would go 12 rounds for those two reasons. I know that they're going to train for the knockout, whether it be early or whether it be late. And Dylan White, 2 rounds down. I mean, 2 rounds into the fight, maybe he has the ring rust off now. Tyson Fury is looking for one shot. He's creating angles for his right hand. He's creating angles and trying to get Dylan White to come in reckless, and he's trying to counter him with a quick right counter. But he's well aware of that over the top right hand. He's very well prepared for that punch. He's been very, very good at defending it. Dylan White has to stop throwing that shot and go back to he has to live up to his name, the body snatcher. Tyson Fury threw a shot to his body, which is crazy because Dylan White calls himself the body snatcher. He looks very sluggish too. Also, Dylan White looks slow and sluggish. I don't know if it was the ring rust. That's what he has to do right there is go to the body because Tyson Fury is not gonna initiate the dance. He is, so he has to go to Tyson Fury's body and soften him up first. But I mean, as biased as I am, I don't see no way Dylan White wins this fight. To be all the way honest with you, Tyson Fury's punches are really, really crisp and fast, and he's controlling the range. And Dylan White is looking for one shot. He's looking for that one right hand over the top. He even tried to catch and shoot that Tyson Fury is well aware of. Tyson Fury and Sugar Hill has prepared him very, very well for this fight. I must say I'm impressed with Tyson Fury. I knew he came in lighter, so I knew he was going to do a whole lot of moving around the ring and dancing or whatever, or not dancing, but moving around the ring. But he hasn't let Dylan White even in range to land that catch and shoot or the over the right hand over the top. So Tyson Fury is doing very, very well. I don't see no way in which Dylan White. I thought coming into the fight that later on around the fifth or the sixth round that perhaps Dylan White might get that after a sustained body attack might get that that punch over the top and change the pace of the fight. But Dylan White looks like his feet are in cement and he looks confused. The genius thing that he did do was he came out southpaw at first, and it was confused because everybody says Tyson Fury is a switch hitter. Nobody says that about Dylan White, so it kind of confused them because I know they didn't prepare for that. So that was genius in Dylan White. But I mean, he's now in the orthodox and he has the ring rust off, and he looks confused. He doesn't look like he knows how to get in. He doesn't look like, and he keeps coming in reckless and wild. If he keeps doing that, Tyson Fury is gonna sit back and snipe him on the way in. Snipe him on the way in with that right hand. Because look, he's trying to set it up. He's trying to set it up, and it's missing. And it's missing, but it's missing now. Later on in the fight, Dylan White cannot win this fight without going to the body. Period. He cannot beat Tyson Fury without going to the body. He has to. Well, let's listen to his corner. His corner seems to be pleased. Okay, so his corner is giving him good instructions. Harold Knight's over there talking to. I hate when two people talk in the corner at the same time. One should relay the message to the other, and then, especially in a fight of this magnitude, where everybody's nervous and the anxiety is at all time high, I think one person should be in charge and talk to the fighter. But he told Dylan White basically the same thing. They didn't let us listen to what Sugar Hill said, but Sugar Hill's a good trainer too, also. But yeah. So let's see how this round goes. Let's see the pace of the fight is favoring Tyson Fury. Dylan White has to throw body shots and fight at a fast pace like that. He has to come in, but not reckless, but make the fight pace just a little bit faster. Right now, it's at a pace where it's suitable to Tyson Fury, where he can just sit back and throw one, two, three punches, rest, clinch. Like, I hate to say it, but sort of like Vladimir Klitschko, same way he used to fight shorter fighters. I knew something like this would happen too. I knew something like this would happen, where they would be in the clinch and they would keep fighting, and neither one fighter would want to give ground. Like if one hits on the break, the other would keep punching, like because both of them are really, really strong-willed and strong-minded. And I knew something like that would happen. The same thing that happened with Dylan White when he was fighting AJ. But yeah, the referee stopped the action to warn the two fighters. Okay, let's resume the action. Dylan White has his right hand up to parry Tyson Fury's jab and return with two jabs, but he leaves a slight opening over the top of his jab for Tyson Fury's right hand. There's a slight opening. If Tyson Fury throws that right hand straight down the middle while Dylan White is trying to out jab him, he'll catch him. Just like I think he just caught him just now. He caught him with a jab though. Dylan, ooh, that was good. Dylan White ducked up under the right hand and threw the left hook. So Dylan White's well aware that Tyson Fury's money punches the right hand too. This is why I knew this fight would not disappoint. I knew it, and the pace of the fight, the way is headed, is going to be exciting. Well, it's already exciting, but it's going to get more exciting. It's going to be more theatrics down the line. Tyson Fury letting the right hand, and he's fighting like Vlad. He's fighting like Vlad. I guess that's what happened to all punk fighters where they start working with that style and they get the knockouts, but in the big fights they use their attributes to try to win the fight. Maybe he's trying to wear him down and just break him down and do like Vlad would do, break him down and finish him in the later rounds. But Dylan White, like I said, has to step up the pace and throw body shots. He's vulnerable for the right hand. Tyson Fury keeps catching him with the right hand. It's just glancing him. It's just glancing him, or he ducks up under it every now and then. When he gets tired in the later rounds, he might not be. He might have the stamina to duck up under those punches or the wherewithal. But he's trying to come in and catch and shoot. Dylan White definitely is. They go to the body. That he has to throw more shots to the body because Tyson Fury is trying to lay all on him and lean all his weight on him, like it's exactly as I expected he would do. And Fury, very smart, escaped while the referee was giving him instructions and took the center of the ring. Took the center of the ring. Yeah, he's just trying to lay on him. He's just trying to lay on him and wear him out. Rabbit punch. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch what the referee gonna try to break him up and they're not gonna break. Watch. I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. You got two strong-minded, strong-spirited fighters. The referee has to take charge of this fight, or it's gonna get out of hand because they're fighters. They don't listen to the referee. Neither him nor Fury. He gives Dylan White a warning, and then he's giving Tyson Fury a warning. But I knew something like this was a strong possibility because both of them are really, really strong-minded fighters. It's funny because he's telling Tyson Fury something, and Tyson Fury's not listening. He's telling him, "Well, he better stop doing." He's not complying with it. It's going to be the referee's going to earn his check tonight. I guarantee you that. And both of them look a little winded. Tyson Fury more winded than Dylan White. Dylan White seems to have got a second win, and those body shots. Tyson Fury is vulnerable to the body. I mean, it just is what it is. When Deontay Wilder fought him in the third fight, and he was hitting him with body shots, he zapped a lot of Tyson Fury's energy to where Tyson Fury had to switch his style and turn it into an inside fight. Look, see, try to fight after the bell. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. I knew something like this would happen. I knew it would be an exciting fight. The styles of the personalities would be a clash. But it's been a pretty close fight so far. Neither one fighter has established dominance. or dictated the pace. Both of them are really battling for who's going to take over the fight and win down the stretch. Dylan White's trying to knock Tyson Fury out, and Tyson Fury is trying to knock Dylan White out. They're just going about it in different ways. Tyson Fury is trying to knock Dylan White out by breaking him down, leaving all his weight on him, and finishing him with just sheer fatigue in the later rounds. Dylan White's trying to catch and shoot or land that right hand over the top. And when Tyson Fury clinches him, he rapid punches him in the back of the head. He doesn't let him just continue to sit there and you know and try to implement his game plan. So he's not compliant. He's not compliant to Tyson Fury. Now the referee wants to let him know, hey, I'm not gonna keep warning you guys. Let's have a clean fight. No, ref, you gonna earn your check today. This is just the sport of boxing, and this is the styles of the two guys. They're very, very strong minded, and you're gonna earn your check today. Dylan White has to take away that range right there. Dylan White is leaning back because he's aware of Tyson Fury's right hand. His whole game plan is trying to counter off that right hand, either duck up under it and catch him with the left hook, or catch him in between the shot with his own looping right hand. So he can't get stuck waiting for Tyson Fury too much. He has to go to the body like that. When Tyson Fury's sitting there trying to out jab and outmaneuver, go to his body. Go to his body. Give him give him something to think about while he's thinking. Make him uncomfortable. Like right now, he pushes him back on the ropes, and Tyson Fury's on the ropes. He should be attacking the body right now. Tyson Fury has good power, but he didn't have great power. And as long as he comes in calculated and smart, he could just make it an inside fight and work him while he's on the ropes. Instead, he just let him escape. He let him escape and control the geography. Now, Dylan White has to earn his way back in. He has to earn real estate to get right back in. I don't understand that. Dylan White's trying to out jab him. He should be going to the body and trying to land his Sunday punch. That was a good shot. He jabbed him and hit him with a right hand to the body. He has to. Tyson Fury is vulnerable to the body. It just is what it is. That's why I don't know if you noticed, but he's adjusted his hands. Tyson Fury's hands is not even high no more when Dylan White comes in. He puts him down to the body because those body shots hurt Tyson Fury. And that's how you set up a knockout. You get somebody tender to the body and then set him up for the shot over the top. And that's Dylan White's game plan. It's what his corner basically told him coming in. There goes another body shot. Just tenderizing him. Tyson Fury answers with a body shot to Dylan White because Tyson Fury is very strong-minded, like I said. And he's going to raise to the level of competition. Right there, he jabbed him and then hit him to the body. Fake the right hand and hit him to the body. That's smart. That's a smart adjustment by Tyson Fury. There goes Dylan White right back to the body. He has to do a sustained body attack. He's doing a good job at the body attack, but it's too far and too in between. He has to keep sustaining it right there. Look, Tyson Fury, for the first time in the fight, they go that right hand. For the first time in the fight, there he goes. The fireworks I was telling you about. The fireworks. He's forcing Tyson Fury to fight when he don't want to fight, and that's what he has to do. Not allow himself to be clinched and hit him to the body. And that's a very, very good game plan. Very good game plan. Tyson Fury has all that body and all that adipose, fat adipose tissue. Go for it. Go for that adipose tissue. But Tyson Fury, when you know Tyson Fury's tired? You know how you know? Because Tyson Fury would touch his forehead because he used to resetting like that in the gym. See right there, he touches his forehead. He used to doing that in the gym, sparring with headgear, and that's a good sign that he's either trying to reset or uncomfortable or fatigue. Look how he's breathing. See that deep breath? Them body shots are taking their toll. If Dylan White would step up his body shots, hey, we might have a different outcome on today's fight. It might be every big, every big, and I might be justified in my biasness. See right there, what I told you a while ago, he threw a hook to the head and then hook to the body. He faked it. He thought the right hand was coming. Right there, he double jabbed. Dylan White thought the right hand was coming over the top, and he hit him to the body. That's a smart adjustment he made. Dylan White he's deflecting Tyson Fury's right hand with his forearms, or he's ducking up under it, or doing both at the same time. And that was a smart adjustment that Tyson Fury made. Tyson Fury is a very, very smart fighter. But if he keeps that body attack up, you're gonna see Tyson Fury have to dig deep. You're gonna see Tyson Fury have to dig deep because Tyson Fury is looking for one right hand. He's looking to wear and break him down and stop him with a right hand. and it was effective in the first 2 rounds. But after the body attack, the strategy went out the window. But as far as the jabs go, Tyson Fury is definitely out jabbing Dylan White. Dylan White can't out jab Tyson Fury. I don't even know why that was a strategy coming in. By him attempting to out jab Tyson Fury, he gives Tyson Fury a chance to land that right hand or a hook like he just did right there. He jabbed and turned it into a hook and caught White as he was coming in. But this range favors Dylan White. Tyson Fury, Dylan White can't allow Tyson Fury to just sit back and jab him or catch him with a feint the jab and catch him with a hook like he just did. He can't allow that to happen. He has to intelligently work his way in and change different levels and change the range and make Tyson Fury fight when he don't want to fight. Those are the keys of the victory, and he's not doing that. Throw the straight right to the body like he was doing a while ago. He can't allow Tyson Fury to get back at this distance right here that he's at, because at this distance, Tyson Fury is dangerous. He's talking shit to Dylan White in his ear, and like I said, stylistically, that's gonna make Dylan White crank up the line more, even more. Watch, go to another gear, because Dylan White is that type of fighter that you hit him behind the head, he's gonna hit you back behind the head. That's why, like I said, I knew stylistically that both of them are strong minded. This would be a good fight. But right now they're just jabbing. They're just jabbing. Tyson Fury's jabbing and leaning all his weight on him, walking him back to the ropes. Then White turns him, pushes him on the ropes, and then doesn't make him pay for it. Doesn't make him pay for being on the ropes and being that big. He cannot fight. He can't fight this fight like this. He has to go to another gear. He has to go to another gear and change the pace of the fight. It's the only way to beat Tyson Fury. He's too strong minded, and he's too long and too sharp right now to out jab. Matter of fact, every time Dylan White sits back at that range and tries to jab, Tyson Fury actually catches him with a plethora of shots and and then rests after he throws his shots. Dylan White is not even in the range to make him uncomfortable for something to the return. He just walks off and resets and starts it all back over. But he's tired. Dylan White should throw that right hand back to the body. Throw the right hand to the body. There you go. Sustained body attack. Why does he let him escape? Dylan White throws a hook to the body and then let Tyson Fury off the ropes. His there you go. Back to the body. I don't understand. I don't understand that course of thinking. If you got a man on the ropes with those long arms and you have the shorter arms, take advantage. Dylan White keeps catching him with short left hands to the uppercut. It's over. It's up. It's over. Uh-oh. Uppercut catch Dylan White. It's over. It's over. What round is it? Damn, I had money on this. I had money on the 12th round knockout for Tyson Fury. What round is it? I knew it. I knew it. And this is exactly why I didn't do no breakdown, because I would have found keys to victory for Dylan White. And it would have suspended my mindset of what actually would happen. And Dylan White squares up when he throws his right hand. The uppercut caught him, and it happened so fast that I have to look at the replay. But I'm pretty sure he was square up, throwing the right hand like he's did his whole career. Every one of Dylan White's knockouts has been from an uppercut, or at least started with an uppercut. He's a sucker for the uppercut. That was a beautiful shot. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, it's over. The fight's over, man. If you're at home, I knew this fight wouldn't go the distance. I knew it was going to end in knockout, and I was excited about it. I hope Dylan White will win, but that was the biasness in me. But let this be a lesson for you, man. Sometimes you can see what you want to see when you want a desired outcome. And that's exactly why I didn't even do a breakdown. If I'd have did a breakdown, I would have pointed out all the things why Dylan White could beat Tyson Fury. But instead, I didn't do a breakdown because I knew I would be biased. And Tyson Fury did not disappoint. He knocks out Dylan White with a beautiful uppercut. The commentators are running their mouth. Show the replay. Oh, man, it was under 6. Dang, man, I missed that. It was under 6. I thought if it was a knockout, it would be late. So I bet on late round knockouts for Tyson and Dylan. Damn, he did that fast. Damn, and he predicted a 5-round knockout, didn't he? That's pretty amazing. run around outside of his prediction. Caught him coming in. Jab. Boop. Uppercut. Caught him coming in. Caught him coming in with the high guard. I guess he felt safe because he thought the right hand was coming. Yep. Caught him lunging in and just and uppercutted him and then pushed him off with the gloves. Accurate short punch. Accurate short punch and then pushes him off. Get off of me. Yep. That was a beautiful shot. But anyway, man, let me get off this live. It was an exciting fight. I wonder what Tyson Fury is going to go from here. I hope he doesn't retire. With him, you never know. One day he's retiring, one day he's not. But yeah, this was an exciting fight. Nah, Dylan Whyte did that. He was justified in that stoppage. Dylan Whyte was out of there. Yeah, there should be no complaint there. He could barely walk. That shot sent his head in the bleachers. That was a beautiful, well executed time shot. That was exciting. I love knockouts. My biasness is the sport of boxing, and that was a great knockout. But anyway, man, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I wanted to take time to see what Tyson Fury is going to say after the fight. Let me see what he says after the fight. I'll stay on with you guys and see what he says after the fight because I'm just curious if he's going to retire. You never know with this guy. He says one thing one day and then another thing another day. And let me also add this to like Tyson Fury's legacy. This is the third title defense that he had. He had 3, but 2 were against Wilder. So this is his second title defense. So there goes that argument that people say he don't defend his titles. So he's starting to defend them, and I like that. I think Tyson Fury thrives on being the underdog or being on something to get him out the bed. And I think that's why he doesn't have a shit ton of title defenses. But let's see what he says in the post.
Tyson, congratulations. 94,000 people, you delivered one perfect punch. First of all, I want to say, as always,
thank his Lord and Savior. I told you. I already know what he's going to say. You give him the glory.
Jesus Christ, I won this fighting in this country tonight, in my lovely, my home, my England! We are
what? I don't even know what he said. Oh. Okay, let's see what he said.
My 94,000 countrymen and women come here tonight to see me perform. I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Tyson Fury didn't took the mic from the announcer.
Or stayed up late to watch it on TV. It was tough, it was ugly, it was nasty at times with elbows. You must have some respect for your own friend. Listen, Dylan Whyte is a warrior, and I believe Dylan will be a world champion. But tonight, he met a great in the sport. I'm one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Unfortunately for Dylan Whyte, he had to face me here tonight. There's no disgrace, he's the top game man, he's the strongest of all, and he's got a heart of a lion. But you're not messing with a mediocre heavyweight. You're messing with the best man on the planet.
Now you're the baddest man on the planet. Yeah, bro, that was amazing. That was amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't get the desired outcome, but I don't care, man. It was a knockout. Knockouts are knockouts. That's what sell our sport. Let's see if he retires. Could he walk away? We get it. Sugar Hill's great. That's what the crunk style is. The crunk style is I wouldn't say the biggest puncher. Yeah, he's not gonna retire. Yeah, he's not gonna retire. I better stop picking Tyson Fury by decision number. He's with Sugar Hill, Kronk's training for knockouts. Uh-oh. But you know, I got offered to fight at Wembley at home, and I believed I deserved. I owed it to the money. I owed it to every part of the United Kingdom. And what a way to go out! A big thank you to the United Kingdom. Oh, sounds like he's really retiring. Yeah, according to him, it's the end. They still trying to get questions. Tyson Fury said what he got to say. He said he retired. No, he said it was the last fight. He said it was the last fight. Why are you still searching for something? The man said what he said. Take a man at face value. He said before the fight, and he said it after. He normally changes out his tune after the fight. Tyson Fury didn't even get time to grieve his baby during the Wilder fight. Man needs a break from the sport of boxing. Let the man retire. He might jump back in a year or two or whatever. Give the man his break. Give him the respect that he deserves. Yeah, I think he might do it. Deeply go to say no way. I think he might, bro. I think Tyson Fury is burnt out emotionally. You notice when before he fought Vladimir Klitschko, he was really motivated for that fight. Then after he beat him, that's when he had his deep depression. He finna start singing. Oh God, man, nobody want to hit it. There you go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it.